Um. Okay, I'm doing an informal video reviewing these new figures from the Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Super Soldier gear, Grapple Cannon Captain America, and Precision Strike Winter Soldier. This is, I mean, I'm not even going to dignify these guys with a regular review. I'm just going to tell you outright. Don't I don't buy these figures at all. If you absolutely must get these figures, get them on on clearance, on like triple clearance. Like wait for the price to go down threefold, then you buy them. Um, they don't even come with weapons. You it's so frustrating that Hasbro has a ton of opportunities to go back to their roots and make the figures that that really put them on the map, and they keep coming out with these pieces of crap. No weapons, they just have these precision strike cannon. Yeah, you can poke out an eye with that. That's being precise. Grapple cannon fires a suction dart. Okay, a suction dart is not a grappling weapon. It doesn't grapple on any. Fine. It sticks on something, but it's not gonna grapple. That's not the whole idea of what a grapple is. It's a dart. Just call him a suction dart, Captain America. I'm sorry, folks. This video, I was planning on turning it into an R18 film, an R18 review, because there's just so many expletives I wanted to say about these figures. You know, these are like sort of carryover figures from the Avengers Assemble production line. They gave them Avengers Assemble articulation with ball jointed neck, absolutely zero chest upper torso articulation, ball hinge shoulders and elbows, no swivel wrist, ball hinge hips, thigh swivel, ball hinge knees, and I was at least hoping that these figures would look great on the shelf, maybe have them displayed, but they just don't look good at all. There's so much detail gone into it, but when you put them all together, they, just standing him up regularly, like, on top of your shelf maybe, they are the highest I can possibly give these guys is like a 5 out of 10. I mean, the Red Skull was already so frustrating, but these two, they're just, oh my god. I'm looking forward to getting the Falcon because it's something new, I think, for me. But from the looks of things, that figure I think is still also going. I'm guessing it's gonna suck 100% as well. The proportions are just a little bit inaccurate. They're all fat and stocky. The detail is very accurate to the movie, but you cannot do action figures like this, Hasbro. How difficult is it to get it into your thick skulls that points of articulation and those small G.I. Joe weapons are the ones that sell your figures? You've been doing that for the longest time. And now you're wondering why your sales have dipped 4% on boys' toys, why your sales keep going down. Here's a simple tip. Stop making these crappy figures. Kids are not as stupid as you think they are. Okay? Kids love articulation. When I was a kid, I picked up Joes because of the points of articulation they had. They were so much cooler than well, Star Wars were cool because of the movie, but the figures really sucked. 5 points of articulation. Silverhawks. He-Man. He-Man was okay because of the show, but as figures, they could not pose them. Silverhawks. Oh, don't get me started with them. What was the other show? other than Silverhawks. Thundercats. Okay, they weren't Kenner. But the Kenner toys, oh my god. Hasbro was kicking Kenner's ass because of their points of articulation, those small weapons, and all the accessories that came with their figures. Now, to go back to being to go to these crappy figures and to, forget about their roots, what made them awesome is, I think, suicide. And Mr. Goldner, to me, when you took on the helm of Hasbro, CEO of Hasbro, you were like my idol. 11 out of 10 for me, because you revolutionized the toy industry with what you did with Hasbro. Now you're just shooting yourself in the foot, coming up with these overpriced. These things cost, like, I don't know, $15 each, $13, $14. I mean, come on. He doesn't have a rifle, no pistol. This guy, fine, he's get. You know what would make these figures sell? Get rid of these stupid weapons. These actually hurt. These things are actually more of a safety issue, more of a safety hazard than those small weapons. Okay, those small weapons, you're worried if they're choking hazards. These things are gonna poke kids' eyes because of the spring-loaded action. And to me, it is frustrating. But I have to keep repeating it. You are making a mistake by insulting the kids. Okay? Now, there are plans of reducing the transformation of the transformation steps of Transformers, making them easier to transform because they've lost the magic. Well, here's a wake-up call for you. Kids can transform Transformers, the most complicated Transformers. Kids can do it easily. It's the stupid lazy parents who are too lazy to read the instruction sheets who are complaining about the loss of magic of Transformers. So I'm sorry, folks, to turn this video into a rant video, but it's just gone from frustrating to just exasperating, and these figures are just. Yeah, why don't you just, I'm sure all of you are saying, why do you even bother buying these? Why? I need to review them. I need to warn people. Why don't you just stick to Legends? I will stick to Legends, but the sad fact is I want to give Hasbro a chance. They're my favorite toy company, and that's the reason I'm still buying their crappy figures. I like this scale. I started buying Hasbro figures in this scale. I want to give the company a chance to prove me wrong about them, but at the rate they're going, oh my god. Unbelievable. Anyway, you guys decide. You think I'm horrible for doing a rant on toys I shouldn't have bought anyway? Okay, but I just had to find out. How do you know that a figure is crappy unless you buy it, right? You can't just rely on reviews of other people. If you're a reviewer, you gotta review it. And I'm hoping Mr. Goldner fires all the monkeys working for him. Anyway, I'm not even gonna. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Super Soldier gear, Grapple Cannon Captain America, and Precision Strike Winter Soldier. Thanks for watching.